There's a place I have found in the shade on the...
Welcome to a new vlog, and I am up in the B&B room and exciting things are happening in here. I have got wonderful painter decorator here, and she is...
Hello.
She's there.
Hello.
She is giving this a fresh coat of paint, but first filling in all the cracks, dealing with it. So I just felt that it was looking a bit tired and it needed a refresh, and while it's quiet and we haven't got loads of bookings, I would book it out and get it painted. And then stage 2 is the carpet, but I don't know when that's going to happen. So current state of the B&B, wonderful Em working her magic, which is super exciting. It's a chilly day here, but glorious. I don't know if you can hear. Can you hear the birds? So gorgeous. I should take you outside for a minute. We've got the fridge down there. It's literally all happening. But it's a very beautiful day here in Sussex, and it's a very exciting one that the B&B is having a little glow up. So I am actually busy. I've got my apron on. I am busy in the kitchen. So I'm going to get back there and do some cooking. Right. I've just had a bowl of granola for lunch. Actually, so I cooked some sausages for breakfast. So I had a sausage sandwich for breakfast, and then today's a bit like, oh my goodness, I've got so much to do. Where do I start kind of day? So I'm filming like a bit ahead of time. So as I'm filming, it's the day the children break up for half term. And it's been a bit of a crazy week. If you watched last week's vlog, I felt like I was chasing my tail. Well, I still am, but it's fine. It's fine. It's all going to be totally fine. I keep telling myself. So I thought, you know what? I'll just chat to you instead. So Emma's over decorating the B&B room, which is super exciting. I have actually just put in a call to our local carpet shop, and they are coming to measure up and quote, which is quite exciting. So they're coming next week. But I thought I'd kind of get ahead with this vlog because obviously it's half term, and I want to try and be with the children as much as possible rather than like, sorry guys, be quiet, mum is filming. So obviously they will be here for some of it, but I thought I'd just get ahead, and then actually like the second half of next week, I can just like not put my feet up, but enjoy the children and be ahead of the game. I try not to make Ask Charlie and what I do impact too much on them. Obviously it's important that they know that I work and that I'm busy and I'm doing stuff, but at the same time it's nice to have a bit of time off with them. I feel that that is super important. So I have just been batch cooking. Yeah, I've made a cauldron of chilli. Now I got the mince yesterday. After my appointment with Wendy, I popped into Waitrose and it was actually on offer. So I just thought, why not stock up, get a bit of a deal. So I've got that, which has been bubbling away. I'm going to put the lid on, and it's going to go into the simmering oven for most of the afternoon, to be honest. I've got little Tess is in front of the Argo. There you are. Good girl. Here is darling old Tess. You are such a lovely girl. Such a lovely girl. I've got the door open. The sun is shining. It's a beautiful day. It's a bit cold, but the heating's off, so it doesn't matter. But I thought it was quite nice for the dogs to be able to come and go and potter around. So that's what they're doing. You're sniffing. She was rather irritated that I ate all the sausages this morning and she didn't have one. So anyway, the next thing I need to do is Coco's birthday cake. So I'm going to wash my hands. I'm going to get everything out. I've never done one of these before, and I think I'm going to do it with you. which is even more scary. Right, I need to tackle this cake. I've been putting it off. I have made six sort of halves, and I have got a cake stand. I've had this for years and a board, and I think we might need a turntable for this one. Now, I am totally cheating, and I am using Betty Crocker's vanilla buttercream style icing because I don't have much time, and Coco wants an ombre cake. She showed me, I was like, what's that, darling? So she showed me on TikTok what it was and what she wanted, and I thought, this could be a bit risky, it could be a bit challenging, so actually I'm going to cheat and I'm going to dye this icing and hopefully it works. So, and my children think that Betty Crocker's icing is a real treat, so that's what we're doing. And sometimes in life you have to make life easy for yourself, and if you have to cut corners, then I'm a massive fan of doing that, and I'm happy to admit it, because I don't want to make a ridiculous amount of icing that could potentially go slightly wrong, when actually I could just cheat and buy it. So I'm just going to layer these up. I don't think that's completely in the centre, and stick them together. I've never when they were little, I never cheated with the icing, and I would spend hours making buttercream icing and dyeing it green to make it into a John Deere tractor or whatever it was, or a fire engine. But sometimes when life's busy and hectic, we need to make it easier. And when they were tiny, I wasn't, I was just focusing completely and utterly on them. I wasn't doing Ask Charlie and all of the other things that I get up to these days. So there was time to spend 5 or 6 hours making a cake.
What if the world had more of your smile?
Now, I did have a panic and thought that this wasn't going to be tall enough. Actually it is. So I have made a second one, and you know, I'm actually going to pop that in the freezer because we have got plenty. So that is it to start with. Maybe I should have put a bit more icing between the layers. I think I should have done. I'm just going to whack a bit more in there. Right, there we are. Our cake tower. Just pop that to one side, and I've got cake crumbs in my bowl. I am going to start dyeing the icing. So one, I will leave just white, and then two will be a pink and a slightly deeper pink. That is my plan. Right. First of all, I need to ice the whole cake. So I need to get it in the right position to make this easier. So I'm just going to whack the buttercream over the top and then down the sides. They make it look so easy online.
What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart.
Oh Lord, you're a bit excited running around. Amazon have kindly delivered me something that might make this job slightly easier if I can get into it. Yes, in fact they've delivered me a couple of things which might make this job slightly easier. So we'll have a look. Yes, it's not going to take 2 seconds, this job. One of these gizmos, I'm actually just going to wash it up and give it a whirl. Right, washed and dried. Put those to one side, and let's see if I think I need to spin quicker. I'd really like to go and do a cake making course. Okay, that does, I think, make it easier. Still got a few I'm not very good at getting it smooth.
Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope.
Right, this is not going to be a masterpiece, but it's done with love. Okie doke, I think I'm just going to crack on and dye this icing. So I've got a pale pink. Start with a little bit. You can always add more. You can't take it away. I feel like I'm always saying that. But let's just mix that in. And what's really, oh gosh, that's great pink. That's a really good pink. I might use that for my bottom one. What is it? You've just been outside. What is it? You lie down, sweetheart. So that's a great pink. And then I'm just going to add a little bit less. I thought these gel food colourings weren't going to be as effective, but they're good. So this is, I threw the box away. No, I didn't. Gel food colouring for bright cakes and icing. I picked this up in Waitrose yesterday. I have got some other ones, but actually I need to go through my food colourings because I think some of them are a bit old. So, like a paler shade of pink for this one. And then we've got white at the top. There's going to be a lot of icing in this cake. I might pop a drop more in. 2 drops. Okie dokie, I think we're ready to rock and roll. Just scrape it off the spoon and mix that bit in because you want it to be properly mixed, I think. Although we are going for the tie-dye look. Okay. I've got the smaller one out. Actually, let's scrape that off. You can tell I've never done one of these before. I'm umming and ahhing and not quite sure where to start. Who's that? Oh, that's Maud. Still on the run. Maud, go and lie down. Do you want to go out again? Okay. Right. The dogs are outside. They might start barking. But we will see. So I'm going to start with this around the bottom. Because what we do. I'm not sure I can go that way. I mean, I can go that way. I'm not sure my arm works to go that way.
You fill my head with roses. I can't help but dream.
If there are any cake makers out there, please leave some tips. Or let me know if there's any good courses that you would recommend. Actually, at the moment, I don't have time to take a course. I'm still doing my photography course that I mentioned weeks ago. Right. Okay, now I'm going to put on the baby pink.
Standing on a field with you and flowers everywhere. Maybe there is a star with your...
Okay, just going to go for this. Now let's go in with a bit more white. I'm not sure it needs any more icing. There. Right. I'm saying right an awful lot, aren't I? It's because I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's spin this round and see if we can make it look anything vaguely like what Coco has seen on TikTok. An ombre cake. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere, sort of ish. But I'm thinking is making cupcakes with the leftover icing so it doesn't go to waste. TikTok's turntables seem to spin a lot quicker than mine, but that's probably because they fast forwarded it, sped it up. So I might do the same thing for you guys. It's probably really boring as well.
One thing I know is that there should be. There is no one who has a heart as pure, no, not like yours. Dreaming of you. 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 I'm dreaming of you. What if the world had more of your smile?
I feel like I need like a potting wheel to spin it rather than doing it manually because you get bits, but there we are. I'm not sure I'm going to tinker with it much more. I have got hundreds and thousands and sugar hearts and actually some glitter, and I might just have a play around with putting a few of these in because I think that might just make it look pretty. So I'm going to do that. I'm actually going to put on a podcast and then I will show you the finished look when I'm finished. Okay, I've added some hearts. She hasn't asked for this bit, so hopefully it's okay. And I've got some gold cake glitter and I'm going to try and spin this and just spray it with gold and we'll see what happens. But I think the gold will catch the light and look quite fun. I quite like a cake glitter. Never used to, but I've come around to the idea. So there we are. I don't know if you can see the glittery effect. Look, it's not perfect at all. But when I've put some candles on the top, I don't know if I can get that any smoother. I'm not sure I'm going to touch it. But there we are. One birthday cake for little Miss Coco. Done. And quite a lot of mess that I need to clear up. So I'm going to crack on and do that. And then I have got a couple of hours. I'm going to blitz the house, have a little bit of an organise, and then be organised for when they get back from school. I don't know if you can see, but there's glitter everywhere twinkling down. So I'm going to crack on and have a good tidy up now. I've just been running around for the last hour like a little bit of a lunatic, but things are a little bit more organised. I do need to whiz the hoover around, but I've got the post in and this has arrived and I'm very excited to see what is in this box. So I thought I would open it with you all. I've just been listening to, I can never say his name very well, Dr. Rangan Chatterjee. His podcast is Feel Better, Live More, I think. I'll link it down below. He's amazing, and he's talking to Jay Shetty this week. And actually yesterday on my way back from Hazelmere seeing Wendy, I was listening to Jay Shetty talking to Chris Evans on How to Wow. I do love a podcast. He's excellent. He was a monk for, I think, 3 years. and he's just very, very wise. He is the voice on the Calm app, and he's excellent. Anyway, this is from Vanessa Rose Somerset. Dear Charlie, one gorgeous top knot headband, a special order in sage green linen. Enjoy, love, Ness. I met Ness last summer and she is the most gorgeous person. And the blue velvet headband that I wear all the time is from her. And so I got in touch and said, can you make me a green version? And she sent a sample of this fabric and I said, that is perfect. So let's try it on. Obviously we've got the label stuck there out the way. But what do you guys think? I just thought it would be fun to have something for the summer, and I'm kind of getting into these headbands. Having been a headband wearer when I was a lot younger all the time, and I got teased at school for wearing, you know, brown tortoiseshell Alice bands that had the teeth in, and I would push it back and then I would push it forward like that. And I'm going to take this off because I'm definitely keeping this. But let me know what you think. It's a special order. I can't return it. But I do quite like just popping one on and then I don't need to worry about my hair. So what do you think? I'm very excited about that. And look at these beautiful, beautiful linen bags that they come in with Vanessa's logo. She is such a lovely person. I really, really enjoyed meeting her, and it's very kind of her to do a special order for me. So anyway, there we are. Right, this mama needs to whiz the vacuum around. In fact, before I do that, I'm just going to get the chili out. Because I think it has had long enough. That is looking good. It's one of Archie's favourite, and we're actually going to have it for supper tomorrow evening. So I'm just going to leave that to cool. Yes, time for vacuuming. So I'm going to listen to a little bit more of the podcast. I think I've got a little while longer to go, but I'm thoroughly enjoying it. And I find actually it's really motivating to listen to something good while you are doing mundane jobs, because it just makes it so much easier, doesn't it? It is Coco's birthday and we have got like a day at home. We're in London tomorrow, and I said, what do you want to do? And she said, let's take the ponies, Mum, and go for a lovely hike. It's beautiful, beautiful woodlands and these sandy tracks. We just had a little canter, both the ponies. So actually, I'm riding Cassie, not Colin. We thought we'd just bring the ponies. It's slightly easier with both of them in the trailer, and I thought Cassie would enjoy a little outing, so we are having fun. Coco and I are in matching Holland Cooper jackets. These were a present from Zara. Coco, when did you get yours? For your birthday last year? I can't remember, but anyway, they're lovely. Oh, which way are we going? We're going this way. We've just had a canter, now we're going back to see the boys who are walking. They've got the dogs, and so it's a whole family outing. So I thought we'd have a little canter and then just walk back, check in with them, and then go off again and explore. But you can ride for miles around here, and it's just beautiful. I was talking to Coco about the woodland over there. It's like it's asleep this time of year. Nothing's really happening. It's very, very quiet, and there's not much life. But it's a beautiful day for her birthday, and then we have got a lovely supper this evening planned, and of course birthday cake. Last night, so everybody was home last night, which was really fun, and we watched Clarkson's Farm, the new series, first episode, which was a jolly evening and lovely to have everybody at home.
Far from all worries and troubling sound, when I go there to be by myself, only me. No one can guess what I came there to see. There's a sun in the sky. There's a cloud drifting by. All kinds of birds make you wish you could fly. And in the distance I see someone waving at me. I hope that it's you, but who else could it be? I guess it would be nice to belong in your arms. I hope you feel the same way too.
Special moments like this I shall hold very dear to my heart for the years to come. I think cantering alongside your darling daughter on their 13th birthday with the wind in your face, giggling, it just has to be the best thing ever. We're having such a lovely ride. It's just beautiful. And look, these sandy tracks are absolutely perfect for us. We haven't been able to have a good canter for a while, so it's really very lovely. The boys have just turned around to head back, and they're going to get lunch underway, so that's excellent news. And we're just enjoying beautiful, well, it's a grey and gloomy day, but it's beautiful. It's Coco's birthday. We are back from our lovely ride, and I have brought the cake in. I mean, it's not a work of art, but it's absolutely fine. I've got these quite clever twirly-whirly candles, which hopefully will push in, which I'm just going to pop on the top. I thought they were quite fun and quite different. So I've carefully counted out 13. I really can't believe she's 13. I don't know where the time's gone. It feels like yesterday. So we've set the table for tea. The boys have been watching the rugby, and we are going to have tea and cake, and I don't think I've done these very well. I haven't. Yeah, tea and cake, and a nice fire is lit, and I'll have a nice evening. So there are the cakes. That is her cake done, and hopefully it tastes good. Fingers crossed. Good morning. I'm feeling a little, I don't know what the words are. Excited, apprehensive, nervous, terrified. It's a morning of boot camp. I'm just having a large bowl of granola and yogurt before I head up to London. So my friend is kindly picking me up and we're going up together. We had such a lovely day yesterday for Coco. We had her cake for afternoon tea, and then we had chili and tortilla wraps and guacamole and salsa and all of those things, which is a bit of a kind of favourite subs for the children. And then we played cards and just had such a giggle. I love my children. I love my family. It's so wonderful when they're all at home. We were playing Cheat. Now, Arch's obviously been practicing his card games up at school, and he is so good. He won like 3 in a row. He was really kind of paying attention. We had a lot of fun, and then we watched another episode of Clarkson's Farm before heading up to bed. So it's a very, very happy day. Simon and the children are coming up to London as well, and Simon is brilliant at shopping. He's so good. So he's taking Coco to Zara, and they're going to have a little shop while I'm at boot camp, and then we're meeting for lunch, which will be really lovely before heading back home. So yes, be a nice day for everybody, but I'm not sure it's gonna be a nice day for me. It is in some respects. I can't wait to have an enormous hug with Leigh, but I'm also pretty terrified. It's going to be fine. Anyway, I'm going to eat my breakfast. You don't want to see me eating this. I'm going to eat this and get my final bits ready and then head up to London. Good morning. Good morning. I was terrible at vlogging yesterday. I don't know, I got slightly self-conscious about vlogging with a whole load of people around me and walking in the streets of London and what have you, and actually I just thought I'm going to enjoy the day. So I'm sorry I didn't take you with me to boot camp, but boot camp was amazing. I suppose after about the first hour, because it was a 3-hour session, and Leigh and Sophie, who are running it, are kind of full on and crazy, I was feeling a little bit broken. But then I kept thinking of the motto, plus êtes en vous, that there is more in you. You've got more to give. And so I just kind of pushed on through and actually loved it and could have carried on for a bit longer. It was awesome, actually. And then this morning I got up and did a workout because Leigh was live at 7 this morning, and I thought, do you know what? I will ache less if I get up and move. So I did that, but boot camp was just so much fun. There were lots of friendly faces from the past, from boot camp, the boot camps that I did in Spain years ago. It was just brilliant. I absolutely loved it, and now we're going to try and get back into doing my workouts on a more regular basis because they definitely make me feel so much better. I then got the tube to meet Zara and the children for lunch. I put in my lunch order before I got on the tube, and as I arrived, the food arrived, which was perfect timing. So that worked really well. They had done a little bit of shopping before I got there, before lunch, but then actually I took Coco to Zara and we had a little shop together there, and I got a few things, so I will take you upstairs and have a try on a little bit later. The queues for the fitting room were ridiculously long, so actually I didn't try anything on there. I just, I kind of know, but I can return anything, so we'll have a try on later on. And then we are members of a club in London, and so on the way home, we stopped and the children had a swim and I sat in the hot tub, which was really lovely, and actually my body needed it, so that was good. And then we came home and just had a cozy night here. We watched Call the Midwife, Si lit the fire, and it was just, yeah, really lovely weekend, which was yeah, what we all needed, which was fun. So anyway, I will take you up a little bit later on to have a try on. I am just doing a few bits and pieces that I need to do first. And obviously it's half term. The children are all outside at the moment, which is bliss. The dog's inside, the washing machine's pinging, the dishwasher needs emptying. But it has been a productive morning with a workout, pony's done, a little bit of admin, and yes, so I will have a try on with you a little bit later. It's such a beautiful day here. It feels a bit spring-like. Coco is having a lesson with Di on Hooch. It's the first time that she's had a lesson since his accident back in December. Those of you that don't know, that are new, he had a freak accident and tried to jump out of the sand school where the new fencing is. And he got stuck on the other side, and it took 5 firemen and an emergency vet to get him out. So we have taken it so slowly with him. We could have rushed things, and maybe he wouldn't have recovered. You just don't really know with these kind of things, but my instinct and Di's instinct was just to take it really slowly. So I think we're almost 2 months in, and Cokes is having her first lesson and a little bit of jumping as well. So he's been, we've taken it really slowly. We started walking, we started trotting, we started canter work. We had our lovely hack on Saturday on Coco's birthday, and we had a few canters. She did a tiny little jump and he was fine. And so now she's having her lesson today, and Di's really getting him to listen to her, so lots of schooling as well. So I'm having a little try on for you, and let me go all the way back and you can see. This dress is from Zara, and it's just basically a blue stripe shirt dress. It came with the belt. I quite like the fact that it's just kind of straight down. It's got a little bit of movement, but it's not too full, so it's practical. It doesn't have pockets, which is the only downside to it. It's kind of has a little bit of a elastic kind of at the waist, just to give you a little bit of shape, which is quite nice. And I've just teamed it with my blue headband. But I think actually with like a navy cardigan thrown over my shoulders for spring going into summer, this would be really, really practical. And the good news is it's in stock now. So if you wanted to get it, it feels like a sort of slightly seersuckery kind of cotton. I don't know if it is cotton. Hang on, let's have a look. I found the label, it was up here. It is 74% cotton and 26% polyester or something like that, but it feels more cotton than polyester. So I'm actually really pleased with that dress. Let me know what you think. Right, I'm going to slip in to the other bits and show them to you. Then I also got this white blouse, which I'm really, really thrilled with. Zara does great blouses, and I think I will get a lot of wear out of it. Yes, I've got other white blouses, but can a girl have too many? And then this is the Vanessa Rose hairband. My hair has actually gone kind of really flat and a bit static, so I don't think it's looking its best with the headband on at the moment, but I'm thrilled with the colour of it. So that is my little mini Zara haul. Well, actually, there is one other thing. These trousers which I bought, which I love, but actually I think I'm going to go for the size up. These are a small, and I think the medium's probably going to be too big, which is my problem with Zara. But you can see the pockets through, and that pulls slightly, and it's just there on the hip, and then you can see the pocket kind of through, and I just don't think that looks very nice. So I'm going to try and see if I can get the bigger size and see whether they work better, because actually I think I live in jeans, and it's quite nice sometimes to have a smarter pair of trousers that you can just put on with, you know, maybe some little flat shoes like that, and just look a little bit smarter than being in jeans. I mean, I find jeans so practical because I can just throw on my wellies and go and muck the horses out, take the dogs for a walk. I don't need to think, oh, I shouldn't go in these clothes. So I tend to just live in jeans, but actually sometimes it's nicer to put something pretty on. Anyway, thank you for watching this week's vlog. I hope that you have enjoyed it. There's been a bit of all sorts for you. But I will see you again next week with another vlog. In the meantime, I'm sending lots and lots of love. Have a fabulous weekend. Remember, if you're new around here, to hit the subscribe button and to ring the bell to be notified of my videos, and to drop me a comment down below. I love hearing from you. Bye, and see you next week.
Na, 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 na.